down to under a minute, and he realises he should win, but the position's not as easy as he thinks, it can go wrong.
Do you think there's a psychological factor when you're playing against Magnus? You get a better position, sometimes even a winning position, and just that makes you nervous. The fact that you're getting close to it.
I think 100%. Yeah, it's though these guys have played each other enough, right? Wesley, as we saw stats before the match started, has racked up 19 wins and 34 draws in his time. He's lost 24 times as well. But so Wesley knows what it's like to win. So I don't know that he's totally thinking about that, but I do think he's thinking about the fact that he's already blown a game today, right? That's the problem, is the most recent memory is hard to shake off without a rest day like you have at other tournaments, right? These online formats are so challenging to the emotional strings of these players because you don't get that time to take a walk on a beach, have a nice dinner, call mom at home, right? That doesn't happen in these events. I do think he's suffering a little bit from knowing he may not be on form today. So, but we'll see. But, oh, wait, F3. What happened? Bad. Yeah. That's a bad move.
Never play F3.
Never play F3. Ben Feingold is right. Darn it.
Yeah, this opens up the white king. Suddenly the black queen
Wesley's
swoops
doing
in.
it. Just enters ruthlessly.
Yeah, some big threats. White's queen is overworked, overwhelmed. Black's threatening to actually distract her using the rook on the b file. You can't touch anything near the white king right now, otherwise you'll just get checkmated. You have to bring a rook back to defend the first rank, and a pawn drops off the board. Wesley turns his advantage into something maybe not the most clinical finish there, but the evaluation bar computer making up its mind. Still big advantage black, of course. Pawn up as well. Can Magnus hold this? Putting the ball in the back of the net, that killer touch is still difficult, but he's getting closer.
Just Magnus's position with the king, bishop, queen, rook lined up on that first rank, it looks so dangerous for white. Feels like there should be a finish at this moment. Simon, any ideas and why? And can Magnus even retake that pawn?
No, I mean, I think he's got to try to move his queen in, but I think, yeah, look at the position. The black queen's entered, black is material up. Wesley also, I like the speed he was moving there. He was playing so confidently, and now maybe the black rook can simply take that pawn, move into the position. So this is going to be critical, but it looks like Wesley's going to get one back here. Magnus with 10 seconds only as well. Yeah, we're going to get a game 4. I'm think pretty sure.
We don't want to jinx it yet, right? Knock on wood. But by the way, E3 was just like lights out for Wesley instead of playing, because E3 threatened D2 to win a piece and the B2 pawn. Anyway, but he should still be good here. He is now up. What is it? Just to clear along with White's king kind of being open, but. I'm not gonna say it's over yet, because I think it was over if Wesley found E3. I don't know that it's over yet. Magnus is back in the drawing chances chair. I mean, and he's got 4 chairs. He's back in the drawing chances chair.
It's only a pawn now, isn't it, basically? It's just a pawn. It was more before, and it's just a pawn. I say just a pawn. That should be enough to win, but at this level. But is it going to be enough, David, to win?
I've seen Magnus rig so many times.
I'm serious. I mean, we don't maybe have time now in the analysis because we're under a minute, but E3 was lights out if we want to quickly show it. So I'm actually not sure anymore at all where we're headed. E3 threatened D2, and the only way to stop losing the piece was to move the queen, and then B2 falls. So this was like lights out, right? And the computer was, okay, maybe not queen D4 there.
Whoops. Double attack. But maybe just wait for a moment, just bring the bishop in. And
bishop F5, C2, B2, everything's falling. And the point is you didn't give up your biggest asset, which was the protected pass pawn, that E pawn. So this is no longer clear at all.
Let's catch up. This is the current position. Still a pawn up for black, but if Magnus gets the queens off somehow, chances. Oh, the bar drops. Rook.
And 6 seconds from Magnus, 5. Wesley under 2 seconds as well. He's in a must-win situation, but it's getting closer to draw territory now.
Yeah, I mean, there was a chance missed there by Magnus, but it is getting down to pure bullet blitz now. And for the first time, Magnus's king is pretty safe, and his queen might be able to infiltrate the position. The rook may be able to come in, and it's not easy, actually, this position anymore. It's just not easy for black. I mean, never write Magnus off is just a lesson I've got to learn more and more in any
Simon,
position.
You got to learn that lesson.
I should have learned it over the years by now, but okay. This is looking good, though. The rook is now finding a good way to improve itself. You must stop it coming to G5. And Wesley back on top again. That's a nice manoeuvre there that Wesley's done, getting the rook in front of the bishop so it's not pinned. It's very tense, though. Very, very tense. And is that another pawn that's going to drop?
Looks like it. White's H-pawn is doomed. Black's going to go 2-0 up on the king side here. And, okay, Magnus looking looking for counter chances. He's going for the black king, big threat. White's rook trying to land on the 7th rank, but Wesley calmly defends. And the problem is it's just one check. Okay, 2 checks, but this
Queen
one is
G5,
blocked.
Queen G5, Rook H7. Don't
Watch
play
out.
Queen G5.
Watch out. And he
Oh, what?
He missed something.
White could have traded off queens. Queen b6 would have forced the queens
Oh my
off.
gosh, he missed it.
And Magnus has blundered. He's going to get checkmated here, surely.
And he reacts
Wesley
and
claps.
Wesley celebrates there. He wins his first game and we've got a match on our hands as Wesley strikes back. He's done what seemed the impossible and we get a game 4.
Wow, and it's funny because in that final moment, the eval bar gave us one last heart attack. Magnus had a draw. He missed it. I bet this is what David's going to show. Wesley puts the game away. Magnus not happy about that, losing with White.
No, he's not happy. He could have wrapped it up in 3 games. And take a look at that. He does it. He gets the job done right there, which means the match is still on. If